Hey everyone, I'm Sarah and this is Courageous Color. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on Liquitex Basics Acrylic Paint. Now, I've purchased the primary colors, blue, red, and yellow, as well as a bottle of white from Amazon. And we're going to go ahead and get these open, and then we will do a couple of color mixing tests and see how Liquitex measures up. Now I've opened the primary white and now I'm opening the red, and I have to say that this red looks very pink to me. Even though it is their primary red color, it does look pink. Next up we have the blue. This looks really nice, like a royal blue or an ultramarine blue. I love the way that it's packaged and sort of shrink wrapped from this seller so that it won't leak or spill all over the box. And now we have yellow. They all feel great. They're not dried out. So let's test them out and see how they perform. I do want to mention that this is not a sponsored video. I typically use the heavy-bodied acrylic from saxarts.com, and they also sell on Amazon. However, I was curious to see how Liquitex would compare and if my typical recipes, as I sometimes say, for different colors would apply to Liquitex paints as well. So right now we're going to make green. My recipe for green is 2 parts yellow and 1 part blue. So far Liquitex is doing great because 2 parts yellow and 1 part blue has made this beautiful green color. This is great. For our next test, we are going to see if we can make purple. Since purple is a very popular color searched on YouTube, I am going to see if my typical recipe, which is 2 parts blue and 1 part red, will make purple. However, I did mix this together using Liquitex paint and it's not making purple. My guess is because the red is very pink, like I mentioned before. So let's try another method. Just to see what we get, we'll use equal parts of blue and red, and I'll go ahead and spread this out so you can see that these are equal parts. Now let's mix this together and see if we get purple or some other shade. And this is still looking really blue. So my guess is we're going to have to use a lot more red since it's kind of pinkish, and just a little bit of blue. So I'm going to squeeze out 3 equal parts of the red and add just 1 equal part of blue. It's a little too much here. That's about 3.5 parts. And this blue is going to be about 1.5 parts. So let's mix it up and see if we get purple this time. So far so good. It's coming out really purple. And I do love the consistency. This is very creamy and it's going to cover the paper or the canvas, whatever you're painting on, it will cover. This is very thick, quality paint. I really do appreciate that from Liquitex. I'm just going to add a little bit of white here to see if we can get some lavender color going, and then we'll be done. So just to recap, if you're using Liquitex paint, you'll need to use 3 parts red and 1 part blue to achieve this color purple. And don't forget to add a little bit of white if you want to make lavender. I want to invite you to check out my color mixing book. Here's a quick preview of the basics of color mixing, written and illustrated by me, Sarah Claire. After reading this book, you will know how to identify and define primary colors, secondary colors, tertiary colors, harmonious and contrasting colors, as well as color values. You will learn how to mix secondary colors using primary colors, how to mix tertiary colors using primary and secondary colors, also how to mix or avoid mixing contrasting colors, how to mix various color values using equal parts or percentages, and how to make pastel colors and shadow colors. This book is available as an ebook for just $3.99 and in paperback. Just click on the link at the top of the description and that will take you to the Amazon page where you can read more.